Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charlie from Raging Entertainment. I wanted to go ahead and give you a review on the 1983 The Outsiders, the full novel, 4K. And I gotta tell you, I'm very happy with this. Not only that, but I actually had something to compare it to. And that's this, the double disc where it's Blu-ray and DVD. So I did go back. I watched this one first last night, and then I watched this one tonight. So to compare this to this, picture sound quality. And I gotta tell you that with this one, it's a native 4K. This was a 2K scan. This one is an actual 4K. So it's funny because this had the ratio of I think it was like 340.1, and then this one was like a 339.1. So a little bit of difference in aspect ratio wise, not by much, but a little. And then the audio is just about the same for the audio mix, because this one was a 5.0 surround sound, and this one, it looks like that it comes with both, which is a 5.0 and a 5.1, surround sound. And it's not much of a difference. I will admit, though, that there are certain parts in this where the dialogue is a little bit lower, and then, say, the music gets really loud for the movie. Like when the fight scenes happen and stuff, and sirens from the cops and whatever it may be. Just the sound effects in general seemed a little bit more louder than the actual dialogue of the movie. And this movie is just a great movie. And if none of you really know, which I would hope most of you would know, that this was originally a book, and I'm glad they did a film adaptation of it, because they did a really good job. Turns out that the book originated from, I believe, someone in general or a school. I can't remember per se, but came from Fresno, California, which I live about an hour away from, I live about an hour away from Fresno. So me, when I was a kid, when I read this in like middle school, I didn't pay attention to the fact that it came from Fresno, California. I mainly paid attention to the story, the characters, and then watching the movie in class and kind of comparing. It's really awesome. All-star cast. I mean, hell, you've got Patrick Swayze, you've got Emilio Estevez, you got C. Thompson Howell, and Ralph Macchio, Tom Cruise. I mean, hell, there's a lot of people in here. Young Diane Lane. Wow. It's to see it's literally a wow moment to see them that young in this movie. But the story goes with the movie, if people, don't necessarily know, try to give you a little bit of a synopsis without really spoiling much of anything, but it's basically a story about three brothers, which are the Curtis brothers. You got Pony Boy, Soda Pop, and Daryl. Daryl's the oldest. Then you've got Soda Pop. Then you got Pony Boy, like age-wise. And Patrick Swayze, he plays Daryl. Rob Lowe, he plays Soda Pop. And then C. Thompson Howell plays Pony Boy. And then Ralph Macchio played Johnny. And they all play greasers. Him, Emilio Estevez, all those cast members, even Tom Cruise, they played greasers, basically. And, I mean, this cover doesn't really show much, but there you go right there to kind of show the greasers. So that's an example right there of what they look like. And it's not like the movie Grease or anything like that where it's a musical, nothing like that. But, same type of way where you've got the rich kids with the poor kids kind of deal. It has that aspect in it, that type of content in it. And I gotta admit, though, that this was definitely a step up. And I mean definitely a step up from the Blu-ray. Because the Blu-ray, yes, it was a 2K scan, still didn't look that bad. But when you put this on, you can see a big difference. And I'm gonna go ahead and display, a picture from the movie that I thought that was the best to kind of, show you what I'm talking about. Now, they're not screenshots, just to make that clear, as you can tell right now, that I had to take it with my phone. And it sucks that my TV doesn't do that snap, shot type of deal, or screenshot, sorry. But, yeah, I have to admit that the HDR really helps out on this. It really does. The black levels are really good. Of course, when I mess with the filters, I felt it did best with the vivid filter, okay? So I did the vivid filter to give it a little bit more of a balance. And the part where you see blood or whatever, it's not as washy like a watercolor so much. There's a little bit more definition in there, which is very cool to see. And, you know, I thought this was done very, very well. And to compare it, you know, to this one, I mean, you can actually see a difference. And I mean, actually see a difference. I mean, I hope you guys can tell from the pictures I just showed you, but other than that, I mean, that's, you know, all there really is to it, is that just visually it's really good. Audio is just about the same. It really didn't get much of an, you know, upscale in the audio, not by much at least, but is it definitely worth the pickup? I would say so, yes. 100% it is definitely worth the pickup. Definitely worth the upgrade because, one, I'm a big 4K supporter, big physical media supporter. I mean, I have Blu-rays, I have 4Ks, I have DVDs. Of course, I'm trying to upgrade everything to the 4K format as well as Blu-ray if it doesn't, you know, get a 4K. And yeah, I mean, that's basically what it boils down to, is that this movie is definitely worth the upgrade. And I don't do links in my description to go ahead and tell you guys to go and grab it because, one, I'm not affiliated. I don't make any type of commission from it. No, nothing like that. I tried once and it just didn't work out. So I figured I wouldn't even do that anymore. But I can definitely tell you it's worth it. I went to Amazon to get this. So, because Best Buy completely sold out apparently. So I was able to get this through Amazon, got it in like 2 days basically, and I'm very happy that I got it. Very, very much worth it. I'm so proud that they gave this a 4K, gave it the treatment that it needed and all. But yeah, that's basically, to sum up this whole video for you, is that it is worth it. So if you guys could, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, share this video around, let your friends, family see it, so then that way, if they are fans of the movie, if they want to see someone kind of give a review of the 4K, go ahead and share it with them. But yeah, thank you guys very much. I'll leave my links to my social media as well as my, you know, wish list and PayPal if anybody wants to care enough to support in that way. Other than that, you guys have a good, you know, day. Stay safe, take care, stay tuned.